So we're first up in Finley's room.
There you go, look. That's another demonstration that he's getting
As you get older, you also forget things.
Sometimes you just need to make doing these kinds of grown-up things just a little bit more fun.
I don't even think you can see.
I know what you're talking about.
He's now overjoyed because we've now made it into Jacob's room. Very happy Saturday to everybody. So this is the start of our decluttering weekend, and I'm skiving. So I'm off to meet a friend for coffee, because with the flights, you know, booked tentatively, got to get all of these friend visits in and things like that now whilst I can. So making the most of every second with family and friends. Off to our local Costa. The plan when I get back is to finish editing the vlog, which is the one that will have come out last week because I've been terrible and not done it. And then we start in Finley's room today. You can come along for that. There's a lot to sort in there. Not just clothes, lots of clothes that probably don't fit him anymore. There is toys and things that I haven't played with in years, but I'm the one clinging onto them. You know, trying to maintain that childlike youth for as long as possible. So, let's get to Costa. Had a fab time catching up with friends, and I'm now walking back so I can start that video editing. If anybody in America wonders what like life here is and what streets look like in the UK, this is a little clip of what our local looks like. I have kind of lots of old sort of terraced houses, and those kind of would have been like, you know, Victorian-y type age, really. And then these would be called, this is what we actually call a bungalow, and by that we mean it's a single story home, not one that's got a drive and a garage around the back. It's technically just a single story home. Over the road are what we'd call semi-detached, because one side is not attached, and those are probably like 1970s age, maybe. One and the one next to it, despite the size difference, would both be called detached homes, which I guess you guys would call single family homes. Some are posher and, you know, have a lot more land around them and little gates like that. This is like a little community, if you like. So it is a street full of a mix of terraced and semi-detached homes. That is probably the closest thing that you would have to like a HOA type community, as in, I know because my mum used to live in that little cul-de-sac, and you have to pay like an annual fee to the landowners to help with the upkeep of the little road and all of the greenery in there, but that's it as far as goes. There's no like extra facilities, no events, nothing for being in that community. It's just a charge basically for the landscaping. But otherwise, the majority of houses in the UK have no HOA, because technically structure is divided into counties and into towns, and each town reports into the county, and we all have to pay something called council tax to our county, which is supposed to pay for the facilities in our local areas. But that also means that the funds don't necessarily stretch very far, which is the reason why we end up with sort of not very well kept, pretty looking estates, or, you know, we'll see weeds growing along the paths like this. On the just standard pavement, no houses there, just weeds. So whilst we have a lot of comments around not going HOA, and I understand there are loads and loads of restrictions that can be put on you, for us, we really appreciate how well kept the HOA communities are, and not just the way that people have to keep their homes looking nice, but the main streets are as well, because here that just doesn't happen, despite our council tax prices going up every year. Nothing seems to get done to make the neighbourhoods prettier, if that makes sense. These are newer builds next to older builds. Yes, so you can kind of see how it all gets a bit muddled up. And then you might have a whole estate of new builds like what we live on. Say newer builds, technically they were built in the 1990s now, so they're not so much new, more newer, if that makes sense. So these are just some of the comparisons, if you like, between what we've seen in sort of Florida and Orlando compared to here in the UK. And I know people like to kind of see what the differences are and stuff, so it's just a bit of a perspective from somebody that lives here. So yeah, this is what I mean by a more modern estate, albeit built in the 1990s. It is Sunday, and we never actually did any house sorting yesterday because I forgot how long it takes to edit vlogs when you're doing stuff. So after the coffee, I got back from meeting my friend and went straight on the computer and edited. And anybody that watched last week's vlog knows it was late because it just took so long. So this week I need to make sure that as I film and record clips, I upload them and I edit them there and then, so I'm not leaving myself with a big whole vlog to edit in one hit, because I'm not keeping on top of that right now. We are back to more room sorting today. We've got ourselves under a bit of pressure now because the intention was to get both Finley's room and Jacob's room done this weekend. So we're first up in Finley's room. And whilst, apart from an unmade bed, doesn't look too bad and too cluttered, I need to go through all of those books and work out the ones that he's too old for now. And just some of his little bits and bobs. Get him to come and help me, get Finn to help, and go through what he does and doesn't want to keep. His drawers are just, again, just full of bits and bobs. So all of these need going through. A couple of plastic boxes that have got bits of Lego in and some Roblox toys. So again, we need to go through and decide what he wants to keep. And then his wardrobe is definitely something to be tackled, as there is so much stuff in that wardrobe now that doesn't fit him. He's had a growth spurt. Some of it's stuff that was Jacob's that we've put to one side to keep hold of for him. He's got dressing up stuff in here that probably doesn't fit him anymore. And then we've got his memory stuff on the top, so we need to get that down and out as well. Mark got a few things out of his wardrobe and put them straight on his bed, but his wardrobe's still full. So it looks like we're starting with the clothes and the wardrobe. So yeah, this is what Mark's already took out and put on his bed. And then we'll swing it round this way to his wardrobe. Yeah, you'd never know that he actually got anything out of there at all. Now, there is a lot of stuff in here that isn't going to fit him. I know this. So we're going to be able to slim it down quite a lot, I think. I think this is all stuff here in this pile here that also doesn't fit him. I do have a tendency to hang on to some stuff that was Jacob's. So maybe that is the stuff that's too small for Jacob that I'll put in his wardrobe. that will fit him when he grows into it a bit. So I need to go through all of that. We've got a load of dressing up stuff. We've got drawers full of like football kit. We've got drawers full of blankets. Yeah. Cuddly toys. And then there's all the stuff under the bed in his bookcase. And then these horrible red drawers here, which are just full of tat. So you can enjoy the things that a young 9-year-old boy likes to collect. And I promise you, some of it's going to be disgusting. Because the one thing that I didn't think about with these drawers, when I show you, you'll get it. So they are fab for a boy's room. Really cool, nicely painted. But the thing that we didn't think about, and it's only dawned on me after we've had them for a while, is that the little holes here are open to the drawers. So the dust just falls straight through. I've said to Mark I'm not sure whether I want to take them. Mark said he'd already chucked on the floor some t-shirts that were age 7, which were going to be too small. So I'm just going to go through this pile on his bed here and the pile of shorts over there and have a look at what sizes we've got on some of these, so we can work out what will or won't fit him still.
I said we've just had a parcel delivered, and I used to get really excited about things like new t-shirts turning up, or trainers, or new exciting things turning up at the door. Now I get excited by bottles of Gaviscon that turns up, because as you get older, people, you start to suffer with hay fever. Gaviscon for hay fever.
There you go, look. That's another demonstration that he's getting
As you get
old.
older, you also forget things.
Forget common
You
ailments.
start to suffer with heartburn. Old age and heartburn, they come hand in hand.
I actually think it's just because last night we had a curry. So, it's just not sat well.
It's a big old bottle of Gaviscon, actually. Are you talking about me there?
No?
With that big spot on the inside.
I know, yeah, I've got...
Keeps talking to me.
I'm growing a second nose.
Have you been through this pile that you put on the bed?
No, I literally took them out so I could.
Just took them out so you can have a look.
Move.
Yeah, we need to look through these ones first. There.
Brand spanking new.
Brad told of these things. These are the things that were Jacob's that I'm hanging on to. I love this. I also couldn't bear to part with this one. We bought this one from Disneyland Paris. It's so cute. But it's just not going to fit him.
Whittling it down. Yeah, that was one that we bought for the cruise when we went with Lindsay and James for that New Year cruise.
Oh, yeah.
That should be okay. Like, he wore that on the cruise as well. Okay. With his little tie. More saved stuff from Jacob. No, those aren't. I know, yeah.
So that's staying.
Memory box.
Regardless.
Are you actually attaching some emotional sentiment to something, Mark?
Oh, that's a good point, yeah, now get them.
Are you?
These are both, aren't they? Yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can keep his little first Liverpool football kit.
Wow.
So you know when you hand down clothes from your older child to your younger child, what do you do if they look a bit like, you know, wash worn?
Yeah, get them.
There's still lots of wear in them. I mean, those ones look a bit worse. You know, is the sort of vintage worn look acceptable? Who knows?
Yeah, sorry, Finn. That pile. We need to try them on.
Now then, also...
Finley!
These shin pads
That's
don't
not
fit
how
yet.
he wanted to spend his Sunday. That's
These
for
ones
sure.
don't fit you.
Those ones fit you, don't they? What do you think? Why don't you like them?
They're not tight enough around
Yeah,
my
they've just
waist.
got a little thing in there that we'll just have to pull tighter.
Mom of boys, do you have much success with taking them shopping for new clothes? Getting them to try stuff on? Because
I have made an epic fail as a parent on that front because they drive me insane. Anybody would think that you weren't buying things for them. Do you know what I mean? Oh, so to go with these shorts that Marky found, that was his first Liverpool kit, there's the t-shirt that went with them. Yeah, Finn's wardrobe has needed doing for a long time because this is what we have established actually still fits him out of the clothes. So yeah, these are all the age 11s which won't fit him yet, so they need to be put away for the time being alongside these well, that jacket and that jacket, because those will be too big for him now. But that one fits him now, and that one fits him now. And then these are all of the age 10s, which, given the fact that he's 9, he's probably going to come into these sooner rather than later. We have established in this drawer that we've got some of his little bags. He got that little duck bag, which he really loved, from Amsterdam. He's got a little Liverpool crossbody bag. He went through a phase of wanting bags. He's got some of his footballing medals and his pin lanyard. And then we've got some sandals and a few pairs of oh look, more school trousers. Yeah, some new shoes that were Jacob's that never fitted him. These were some that were Jacob wore literally on holiday, and then by the time the end of the holiday came, they didn't fit him anymore.
Come here.
So yeah, those can all stay for now. Although I do need to ask him really if they're even things he'd like, because I don't want to. He's got his own thing, he's got his own style, and if he might not like them. Also very aware of that. He's his own person with his own identity. Oh, that's it now. He's into the sock drawer.
These are his, what were his football shirts, socks and stuff on there?
Yeah, but they didn't fit him, those ones. They were too small. We've got a pile of teddies that we need to go through. And as you can see, we ended up with the Nerf gun situation, and there's a whole box under the bed. And this one is the dressing up clothes. I need to have a look at the sizes of all of these, but we have Deadpool, we've got a Ninja, we've got Falcon, we've got a Stormtrooper, we've got Kylo Ren, and we have Darth Vader. Now, Finley was the one that dressed up out of the two of them. Jacob, that was never his jam. Finley did. Now, obviously, these are great dressing up costumes for like Halloween and stuff, but it's very hot out there, and we did take these with us on one holiday to Florida where we dressed up. And if I can find a photo of them dressed up, I'll put that in now so you can see. They look very cute, but they were very, very, very hot because these things obviously are not designed for Halloween in Florida. So we may be selling those.
Sometimes you just need to make doing these kinds of grown-up things just a little bit more fun.
I don't even think you could see.
I know what you're talking about.
You could.
You say that, Finley. We've got to sort through all of these snugglies.
Penguin.
I know, yeah, we've got to sort through them all. And which ones do you want to keep? Which ones do you want to like pack away in like a memory thing?
Okay, so this one.
And which ones do you want to get rid of?
This is the keep pile.
Okay.
Sorry. Mango.
You're just going to move one pile from there to there.
So this is the good pile. I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's the good pile.
That's one of them. That one.
What
that
is
one
it?
as well.
Oh, Belle.
That
Yeah.
one.
What about all the Mickeys and stuff?
That Mickey.
That one.
That is the original Mickey.
What about his whitey one?
Your bean,
Oh,
your
that just
weighted
looks
one.
That looks brand new.
Because it is.
Because it is, yeah.
The belly hold it.
And then that
Okay.
Mickey there, that big Mickey there, is the
That
one
is first.
that you were given at the hotel the year we got married because you weren't very well.
Was Is that when we had the room of death?
The room of death.
What's the room of death?
Yes.
I'll put it in the same pot.
And because they were not very great housekeeping, they gave both boys Mickey Mouses to apologise.
Just to put some context to the room of death, everybody but me had gastroenteritis or something similar.
Food poisoning, wasn't it?
Whatever
It was
it was,
something.
it was horrendous. It was the room of death. So, yeah, it didn't make for a fun last 4 days. Okay.
Yeehaw, Finn!
I need a cowboy hat.
Look who's come round to help with the sorting.
Oh.
I ain't getting that.
Yeah, no, there is no way.
Did I fool you? It's not really Deadpool, it's me.
Oh, it's you.
Wait, that is Deadpool.
Oh, yeah, there was me
That is
thinking.
famous.
There was me thinking, you know,
I'm not
some
Canadian.
sheer miracle. All of a sudden, Ryan Reynolds had come round.
Why would you want Ryan Reynolds round, Sammy?
Why would anybody want Ryan Reynolds to come round?
Can we get free SIM cards from Mobile? That's all I'm interested in. Yeah.
So how was that shot?
Get him, Rox! Get him, Rox!
Get him, Ro! Get him! Get him! Let's go get him back.
Yeah, because you can put it on the wall. What about bullseye or whatever it names? Is that going on the internet?
Just knock stuff off the fingers.
Mark's on the drawers now.
Minecraft Uno.
Oh, Una. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Junk.
We've got Pokemon cards in there.
Junky one it is.
Junk and fluff. Because as I said, these drawers have actually been a pain in the bottom. Right, after a little lunch break, we now have 2 things left to do in here. First one, under the bed. Second one, book thing. Right, let's get on with this. So there aren't much. Well, let's start again. There isn't that much under here. We are quite lucky in that Finley's bed doesn't have a lot. 2 boxes, and that is a Jacob's cracker box full of Nerf bullets. And his tent. So let's pull these out and see what we've got in there. Now, I know what's in there, but I don't know what we're going to do with it all. Box 1. Lego. In here, Finley has a mixture of bits of Lego and some Roblox toys. Some of it is from a set that he had one Christmas. Some of it is from a Roblox Christmas calendar. So in here then we've got a mixture of what appears to be some Lego City, some Starman, there's a DC thing in here. There is a Toy Story one in here. Now, some of the boxes we have in the loft. So I don't know whether we go with the whole... Take it in that box because it's nice and easily in that box.
Yeah.
Take the empty boxes for some of the sets. And then we can potentially match the sets up to the Lego and then sell them.
Yeah, but I wouldn't try and do that before we go.
No, that's what I
It's gonna
mean.
take forever.
Yes.
Just, yeah, I'll give you something to do and yeah.
Because I've always got time just sitting around twiddling my thumbs with nothing to do.
All that's going to be in there for like 12 months. It's not coming out of the box.
So I'm just going to put the lid back on that one. Those 2 have given up, look. So much help these 2 are.
She's also on a fluffy blanket.
Belle is sleeping on the fluffy blanket there, and so is Roxy. Right now she looks like butter wouldn't melt. Believe you and me, she's a savage beast, this one. Savage animal.
Do you know she's talking about?
You
Oh,
savage boo.
Get her. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, make yourself not look savage now.
Real savage that.
This box is the dreaded box. Yes. This is the box full of every parent's worst nightmare. The Nerf guns and the beat you up toys. So I think I need to separate out anything left that's Nerf, and then we'll take a look at it from there, because then I can probably Facebook Marketplace for this Nerf stuff. I didn't realise there was actually a bullet in the...
She did.
Okay, so under the bed now, done. Listed the Nerf guns on Marketplace. I don't really see anything going with those. Parents hate them, so. There's the pile of Switch stuff that Mark needs to sort. I've got all the dressing up stuff currently on our bed, which I need to take photos of, and then I can find out where's best to list that. We've just got the bookcase to do. Yeah, so this is what is left. Now is where we have the problem, because now we're in the books.
They're not going.
I can't even tell you how many of these times we've read these with the kids. Stickman, the Gruffalo, Gruffalo's Child. Can you not bring yourself to part with those either?
They're not going anywhere. So.
Oh look, he's thawing. He's thawing.
There were a lot of money on keeping. No, it's not. We used to read those to both kids when they were little.
I know. Oh, we've got to keep these as well, because all of the kids were given these in the Queen's Platinum Jubilee at school. They were just given those, so that's cool. That's something for them to remember.
Is my wife ever going to stop spending all my money? Uncertain.
There you go. That's what happens when you talk to the 8-ball. He's now overjoyed because we've now made it into Jacob's room. He's not happy about this situation. No. We're starting in the wardrobe. Oh dear me. So, in here then, we've got some stuff piled up there. We've got a load of stuff hanging in his wardrobe here. Clothes, which I think have been recently sorted. We've got some things down on the bottom. Boxes down there.
Was that the wedding one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's got to stay.
And then, yeah, we've got all of these in here that need to be gone through. Then Jacob also has bookcase. We also have the dreaded drawers in here as well. And then Jacob has stuff under that drawers. And this is where all the boxes are. They're under Jacob's bed. It tells me we're not getting this whole room done today.
In here alone, it's going to take forever.
Oh, joy. Grogu, blanket. Keep, no keep. Mando, keep. That is current school uniform, which has got to stay for the time being. I'll be truthful and say me and Jacob did this not that long ago. Jacob needs to stop growing. We've got a pile of joggers down there that are all too short. How are those ones? Right then, this is where we need to look at what we've got snugglies wise, Jacob, and we might need you to be a little bit on the ruthless side.
No.
Is that not at all ever?
Never. Everything's coming with.
You're keeping everything?
Yeah.
We've got like Marvel and Star Wars sums in there. What about your NASA pillow? Keep, not keep?
It's going over there, so keep.
Huh?
Keep.
Keep. Jacob's got that chair these days, look, you can't even contain it under a cap. Is that where you're resorting to bucket hats? Yeah, but we've sorted out into Minecraft and Fortnite toys. And we've got a home for at least the Fortnite stuff. You're a bit too big for that now, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, that was when you went dressed as an alien to Mickey's Not So Scary. Oh, nostalgia time. These are all of Jacob's from when he was little. Got Scout. Iggle Piggle.
Carrot.
Those were the shorts you wore to our wedding.
In fourth draft.
Merc!
I remember that.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, Jacob, that's like you when you were a little boy.
Mhm.
That's cool. Right then, okay, I'll tidy it up and put it away first. Come here a minute, sweetheart, and then I want you to look in the bathroom and close your eyes. So look that way. Just go stand in the doorway and look in the bathroom. Close your eyes, and then I want you to listen and I want you to tell me what this is.
It's Mark! Yeah. Miles from Tomorrowland. So I remember, didn't it used to say Miles from Tomorrow?
It used to say Miles from Tomorrow, right, when it first started, and then
Changed
somehow
tomorrow.
they changed it to Tomorrowland. Jacob, we've done your wardrobe. So that is a bit tidy. At least you've got space in your wardrobe again now, with clothes that actually fit. Jacob.
We've still got a whole lot more to do.
We got Playmobil here when you were into your like city, rescue services, fire, police. It is now dark. We spent a lot of time sorting out the Playmobil box, or I spent a lot of time sorting out the Playmobil box, putting all the sets together and taking photo of them to see whether the school want them for like their before school club.
Or after.
Or for reception or year 1, year 2. So took some photos of that. Means we've got 2 boxes under the bed to do and his top 2 drawers over there. But other than that, Jacob's room is also now done. Just a few little bits left to do. We're making good headway for another week. So let's see how we get on with the rest of the week when we try and finish up the stuff from Jacob's room. So it is now much later in the week. In fact, after vlogging just a little tiny bit of going out for Mum's birthday on Monday, I didn't vlog anything else, which was a bit bad of me because that's when we finished Jacob's bedroom, and so I've not vlogged any of it. But I can show you what we ended up with. Now, me and Finn currently are going to have a little game of pool on our little mini pool table. And as you can see in the background, black bags. Yeah, so there is the black bags, which are accompanied by these as well. So, yes, we have all of these black bags and carrier bags of toys that they don't get played with anymore, Fortnite stuff, we've got Playmobil, we've got Minecraft, and then we've got 2 bags over there which are just rubbish. So those just need to go to the tip. This has got stuff that's going to be like charity shops, clothes recycling, given to people. Yeah, that's everything out the boys' rooms. So that means they are both now, they're both now down to the stuff that's coming with us, aren't they? Yeah.
What?
Ever the comedian.
What? I didn't hear. I'm tired. I'm bored.
He's such a cheeky little monkey. He's bored because he wants me to play pool. So you can watch us have a little game of pool.
No.
See how often he cheats.
Oh!
Unlucky thing. Put the black on and we'll fix it together.
No, I can't do that. You don't have to do that one, and that one, and that one.
No, I only lay cancel it. I cancelled out too.
You counted out this one road. This one.
That one. You won't win again anyway!
And like any 9-year-old, he's a very sore loser. But I won.
Thank you very much if you've watched this bonus vlog, following along with us this week as we were decluttering the kids' rooms and just a couple of other little bits and bobs that have happened this week. I hope you found it interesting seeing sort of the comparison of what different types of houses here in the UK compared to what, the US. Obviously that was just one street, so it's not representative of everywhere. It was just as I was walking down the road and those were the houses that were kind of there. If that's something that you'd like to see a little bit more of in terms of before we leave, seeing the area that we kind of lived in and the things that we had around us, then drop that in the comments and I can do a little video of kind of where we came from. Outside of that, obviously I know a lot of our vlogs have been a little bit more on the chatty side, just giving you kind of the updates, but it'd be good to get to know a little bit more from those of you that are watching, whether you like the chatty vlogs just by themselves, whether you like having like a weekly vlog so you've seen what we've got up to in the week as a separate vlog, or whether you kind of would rather have it as a bit of a mashup once a week, just to help me make sure that I'm giving you guys what you want to see as we go through the rest of this journey. So any of your feedback is very greatly received and we will take it on board and try to make sure that we're keeping things interesting for you. So thank you very much for continuing to follow along with us. We really appreciate every single one of you that watch our vlogs. We get such great community interaction with the comments and just chatting with people, and we really do enjoy hearing everything and from you guys, your suggestions, your tips, your experiences. It really helps us and can kind of also give us an idea on the kind of things that we can put in our videos. So yeah, big thank you from us, and other than that, we're on to the next week now. So more of the decluttering stuff, definitely for sure, as I'm not really sure what updates there could be in this coming week. So it may be more that a video for next week would lean more into the vlog type style rather than an update, but who knows, we will see, because we are literally doing these in time, in the moment as they are happening. So who knows what this week is going to bring. So yeah, we will see you next week for our regular vlog. We'll see what kind of vlog that's going to be. So thanks again guys, and see you next week. Bye for now.